Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a testing video and I'm going to be trying out the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Easy Peel Off Tint. Now this isn't a new product from Maybelline, it's been out for about a year or so, and I actually purchased this about 2 or 3 months ago, and I did actually try it out when I first bought it, but I honestly cannot remember what it was like. I only used it that once and then I stored it away in these drawers, completely forgot about it, and then found it the other day when I was tidying through them, and I just thought I would film a testing video for you so you can see exactly how it works. Even though my hair is blonde, I always like my eyebrows to be darker than my natural hair, and when I actually have them tinted in a salon I always go for dark brown, so that is the shade that I went for with this. This is the dark brown. I will just come a little bit closer so you guys can see my eyebrows up close. So these are my natural eyebrows up close. I don't have any product in them at all. I did have them microbladed originally about 4 years ago, and then I had a retouch almost 2 years ago, but I haven't had them done since, and the last time I had them tinted was just before I went to New York, so that was about 7 or 8 weeks ago. So since then I haven't had anything put in them, so this is like my natural eyebrow. I am going to brush through my brows just before I apply the product, just to give it as much chance as possible at working and looking as good as it can. So yeah, I have a little mirror that I'm just going to be using. I'm just going to brush them up and sort of into shape. You can see the colour from the microblading still in my brows ever so slightly, but it has lost a lot of colour, so I definitely am going to need to give them a tint. Normally I would either have them tinted or I fill them in with a dip brow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm only going to leave this on for 20 minutes. It does say on the back that you can leave it on for 2 hours or even overnight and it would last longer, so it's meant to last up to 3 days if you leave it on between like 2 hours to overnight. But you can leave it on for 20 minutes and it should last for 1 day. So I'm just going to try it for 20 minutes for the sake of this video. So inside, this is what it looks like, and I'm just going to apply a bit. Ooh, it's very sort of gloopy. And it smells, oh, it kind of smells like, almost like glue, like PVA glue. I wonder if that's going to be like the texture, because I know it peels off. Remember when you like stuck it to your hands in school, it'd always peel off. I wonder if it's going to be like that. Okay, so you get quite a lot of product on the wand. It looks very, very dark. I don't know if this is going to be too dark for me. I do normally go for dark brown when I have it tinted, but I guess we will see. I'm going to use it with the applicator that it comes with, but I do have an angled brush just in case I need to make any touch-ups or anything, but I am just going to attempt to use it with what it comes with because that's kind of the most practical, I guess. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not going to lie, because it looks very dark. It's literally like painting your eyebrows. It feels very cold. This is very, very, very dark. We're going to just keep going. Now I think you need quite a thick application so that it can be removed quite easily. I don't want to use too much product on the inner bit because I want it to look as sort of natural as possible, and I don't want it to look too sort of square or blocky. I'm going to come back to that because I still have quite a lot of product on this applicator. I am a little bit concerned about how dark it is. I know I got it in dark brown, but I usually have it done quite dark when I get it tinted because I find that it just lasts longer. I'm going to use my angled brush, I think, which is normally what I use for my dip brow pomade. I'm just going to apply a bit to the end just to get the end here looking a little bit more defined. Now, I honestly cannot remember what it was like the first time I used it, but the fact that I haven't used it since is making me think, why haven't I used it since? Why has it just been in my drawer this whole time? I think I just genuinely forgot about it, like I was just packing my things away, and I have my sort of everyday makeup laid out on my dressing table, and the things that I don't use as often are in the drawers, so I don't always look in there, and I just completely forgot that I even had this. I think I'm going to need a little bit more in this inner part. I'm hoping it comes off this brush easily. This is a good brush as well. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, before I move on to the other side, I am just going to tidy up a bit at the very bottom. There's like a little bit of product that sort of just slipped under a bit, so I'm just going to tidy it up. Do not want it staining like that. Okay, I think that is enough product for this side. I'm going to go in on this side now and just try and make it as even as I possibly can. It is actually quite easy to tidy up if you do make a mistake, if you work fairly quickly. If you sort of overdraw the brows or it's not quite the right shape or something, if you do work quick, it can be fixed. And I've just literally used a cotton bud dipped in some water, so that seems to work just fine. As with any brow product, it is quite hard to make them as even as possible. I mean, I know the whole brows are sisters not twins is like a saying, but I don't even know if these are in the same family right now. This one looks quite thick compared to this one, but I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so I think that is probably the best I'm going to be able to do with it today. I don't know if this one looks thicker than this one, but to be honest, there's not a lot I can do because it does start to dry quite quickly and I don't want to start dragging the product around and make it look worse. I guess we will just wait and see what it looks like once I actually remove it. So this is my brows up close. Okay, so now that I've applied the gel, I'm going to leave it on for 20 minutes. I'm going to set a timer on my phone and then I will come back and show you what it looks like when I peel it off after 20 minutes. Okay, so the 20 minutes are now up and I'm going to attempt to peel this off now. I'm kind of nervous to see what's underneath, I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping it's not as dark as it looks. I'm going to come a bit closer. They are completely dry to touch, there's nothing coming off. Okay, so I'm going to start peeling them off now. I'm going to start with this one. I'm just going to start pulling it back like this. I am trying to do it all in one go, but it's kind of proving difficult. It is completely dry, but it is kind of coming off in clumps a little bit. But I am trying to keep it all in one. Should I just leave it like this? Does this look good? That is so satisfying. I mean, to be fair, that did actually come off quite easy, so definitely make sure that the product is dry to touch before you attempt to pull it off, because otherwise it could be quite sticky and you probably won't get as good a result if you take it off too early. So that is the first one. I will brush through my brows once I've taken the other one off. Oh, that last bit, that's annoying. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly brush them through and see what it looks like after. So sort of brush them up and then back into shape. I'm just going to use my mirror again. And then brush out any product that may be remaining. I'll sort of brush them in the opposite direction. It just helps to bring out any product. I'm really impressed. Obviously it takes a little bit of time and you can also leave it on for longer. I only left this on for 20 minutes. You can leave it on for 2 hours or even overnight, and obviously you'll get a much longer lasting result. I only left it on for 20 minutes, like I say, so it probably won't last me that long, maybe like a day or maybe 2. But for right now, my first impression, I really like this. I am actually really impressed with how they've turned out. I was a little bit worried at the start when I first applied it. It came out very dark, but actually once I peeled it back, the colour underneath is actually very similar to the colour that I would normally go for in a salon when I have them tinted, and this is like the perfect colour for me, so I definitely made the right choice in colour. If you are interested in knowing a bit more information, like how long it lasts and everything, then I will leave some information in the description box below which you can have a look at. So I will let you know exactly how long it lasts on me, where you can purchase it from, I will leave a link, and also how much it is. I think it's $12.99, but I will double check and put it in the description box for you to have a look at. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how it's turned out. I could easily do my full face of makeup and then not need to apply any brow products. I could definitely go out with them just looking like this, because it's just filled the gaps and it just makes it look a little bit thicker and bolder. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below if you've ever tried this product or if it's something that you would ever try. And I hope to see you all in my next video.